A common question people ask us is, how can I start my own podcast? We'll answer this and related questions about podcasting gear in this short explainer video to help you start out on the right track. It may seem like podcast creation and distribution is only available to large media companies, broadcasters, and celebrities. And in the past, this may have been the case. However, the good news is literally anyone who has ideas, individuals, hobbyists, professionals, businesses, can now create a podcast and share those ideas with the world. So what equipment do I need to start my own podcast? Starting your own podcast may seem a bit daunting, especially if you want to involve multiple people, music, interviews, phone calls, sound bites, effects, jingles, and audio beds. And previously, podcasters needed a large range of complicated equipment, expertise in audio editing and post-production, sound engineering, and so on. Indeed, podcasting is now accessible to anyone with lots of high-quality equipment available for virtually any budget. The first thing you'll need is a microphone, and the easiest way to record a podcast is with a USB microphone. You simply plug the mic into a USB port on your laptop or desktop computer, or even a mobile device, and start recording with software such as QuickTime or a number of other options. And you're on your way to your first podcast. You may even be able to connect a second USB mic to your computer if you're doing an interview or have a second presenter. There are definitely far more sophisticated ways to record your podcast, but a USB microphone is by far the easiest way to get started for a beginner. You might also need a couple of additional items for your podcast. For instance, USB microphones will generally allow you to plug in headphones for monitoring the audio signal, and you may like a desktop stand for the mic, but we'll talk about those things in a minute. If you don't opt for a USB mic and you're using a traditional microphone such as a dynamic microphone, you'll need an audio interface to record it with. This is a bit like a high-end sound card that will convert your voice into a digital signal that can be recorded into and played back from a laptop or desktop computer. Generally, the audio interface plugs into a USB socket. You then plug your microphone into the interface along with your headphones. You'll just need to consider how many inputs you'll need based on the number of guests and presenters you'll be recording, and also how many outputs the interface has. Whatever your needs, there are a number of affordable options available. The next thing you'll need is a way to listen to your voice and your guests, and that's with some headphones. The most important factors to consider for headphones are you'll want a nice true representation of how everyone is sounding while you're recording them, and also important is comfort, as you'll probably be wearing the headphones for extended periods of time while you work. Depending on your setup, how many presenters you're recording and what interface you're using, you may also want a mixer. Some mixers even connect directly to a computer via USB, which would mean you wouldn't need an audio interface. Otherwise, you could connect a stereo output from a mixer to a 2-channel audio interface. While this is a cost-effective way to connect multiple microphones, you need to be aware that it will give you less flexibility if you want to do any edits or post-production later on. You can even get mixers which are dedicated to podcasting that will include many convenient features such as phone connectivity for remote interviews, programmable pads for playing back sounds such as samples and jingles, and much more. They'll even conveniently record all the audio from your podcast onto an SD card, meaning you won't even need a computer or audio interface. These dedicated podcast mixers are designed to make your entry into podcasting as simple as possible. You might also need to consider a couple of other accessories such as a microphone cable, a mic stand, maybe some acoustic treatment in your room, a headphone amp, and a pop filter for your microphone. This will protect your mic from recording the rush of air from your mouth when you pronounce sounds like B and P. We can, of course, help you pick out all these items individually according to your specific needs. But if that sounds like too much hard work, we can even help you select a bundle which will contain all the various items you'll need to begin podcasting in one handy, affordable pack. So which podcasting gear is the best choice? It's important to do your homework, because different podcasting gear will have key differences in the quality and range of features and will also be suited to different types of podcasts. So it's a good idea, if you're not sure, to get in touch and have a chat to us. Our friendly, helpful staff can help you choose the right podcast gear the first time so that you can hopefully get a lot of enjoyment and success from your podcast.